Hi everybody, my name's Kay Bailey and I'm an EFT practitioner. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, and it's an absolutely amazing way to help release fears, phobias and negative feelings that we've got inside, because we hold these feelings inside and then we eat and we shop and we exercise and we gamble and we drink. We do all we can think of to push those feelings down. And they stay there and they affect our emotional well-being and our health. And they will also affect things like your ability to make money, because you're so busy holding those feelings down. Tapping, as its nickname, because we tap, helps release those feelings, helps release those fears, helps release the emotion. And it is like taking a big ball and chain and throwing it away. So today we're going to learn how to tap. So we're going to start with what's called the karate chop point. It's on the side of your hand here, and we do a thing called the setup statement. So it's like telling our brain what we're going to work on. And we tap with 2 fingers, 2 or 3 on the side of our hands. And we tap gently, so don't hurt yourself, but firmly. And we state the problem. And we say, even though, and when we say what we feel. So even though I'm feeling sad today, and I really don't know how I'm going to change. And then we finish with, I love and accept how I feel. Because it is actually how you feel. It is your feeling and it's part of you. And you might think, oh no, I want it to go away. But accepting the feeling is actually the way to make it go away. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but the healing is in the feeling. So we let the feelings out. And that's why we say it out loud as well, because it's like we're letting it out. And it does make a difference saying it out loud. If obviously there's people around you and you can't, then it's okay to say it in your head. But if you can, say it out loud, because people say just saying it, just expressing the feeling can bring enormous relief. So we're tapping on our hands and we tap there. So we go through the setup statement 3 times. Even though I'm feeling really sad and I don't know how it's going to get solved, I love and accept how I feel. Even though I can't believe how sad I feel and I can't imagine what's going to change, I love and accept how I feel. And then we go to our tapping spots. So the first one is here between the nose and the eyebrow. And again, we tap with 2 fingers and we just state how we feel. So I feel sad, or anxious, or stressed, or worried, whatever the feeling is. Then beside the eye, on the bone, right on the side of the eye, and just a little bit you'll feel there's a sort of a dip after the bone. So just in there with your 2 fingers. And again, express the feeling. This is really hard. And then under the eye, right in the center, under the pupil and on the bone, gently, don't hurt yourself. I feel sad. And then on your nose, on the bit just on the top of your lip there, this is really tough. And then we call this the chin spot, but it's not on the chin, it's actually in the crease. All of these feelings. Now the next spot's on our chest. So we go down the bone in the middle called the sternum, and we go down, a couple of centimetres. And then we go in a couple of centimetres. And if you feel around in there, you'll feel a little hollow in the muscle, and it might even feel a bit sore. And again, we tap 2 fingers, saying what we feel. Now you will see some people will tap with 2 fingers on either side, so they might go like this. And that's just fine. It's also fine to tap on the opposite sides. It's also fine to swap sides. So you're tapping on that side and that arm gets a bit sore and you can tap on that side. All of that's fine. The best thing about tapping is you can't mess it up. Okay? So don't have any fear that you're getting it wrong. It does help if you get the right spots, but if you get the wrong ones, nothing's going to go wrong. Okay? But the right spots are actually energy meridians, and they're joins, and they have a lot of energy in them. And we're trying to clear the pathways, the energy pathways. So the next one is under your arm, and for women it's just right where the top of the bra comes, under your arm, right in the centre of your arm. And for some of you, again, it might feel sore. It's one that I find sore. So tapping on that spot, again, just with a couple of fingers. And the very last spot's an easy one. It's on the very top of your head. Don't hit yourself too hard. You shouldn't get a headache from doing this. Okay, so there are our tapping spots, and you will see that we just say one word each spot. So we tap about 5 or 6 times with our 2 fingers. I'm really sad. I'm really upset. I'm really worried. I'm really stressed. I'm so anxious. I feel so bad. I don't know how to cope. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now, one of the other things that is often a question that's asked about tapping is that we're saying all the negatives. We're saying how negatively we feel. And the power is because we're tapping into our feelings. So we're saying what we really feel. And that's the whole point. We actually say what we feel. So whatever you're feeling, and the feeling might change. It might start with sadness, and then it'll be, I'm so angry. How dare they do this? And really put the feeling into it, really emotion and feeling, and say what you think. If you're a person who swears, then swears. If you're a person that doesn't swear, then don't swear. But say what you feel. After the feelings have calmed down, and we're talking like if the feeling was a 10 out of 10 feeling and you were really stressed, and as you've tapped, it's gone down to 2 out of 10. So you can still feel it slightly, but it's gone. Then and only then can you do a positive round. And I relate it to a garden that's full of weeds, and you want to put some pretty flowers in it. And if you just went and bought the flowers and stuck them in, you would hardly see them for the weeds. It'd be hard to get them in. You wouldn't see how pretty it is. It would still look like a weedy garden, and it's quite possible the flowers will die. If you pull all those weeds out of the garden and make the garden bed look beautiful and put some nice soil in it and really prepare it, and then put your flowers in, they will blossom and flourish and grow really fast. And that's what we want to do. So we're going to get rid of all our weeds, and then we can tap on the positive. So I hope you enjoyed this introduction to tapping. If you've got any questions, of course, don't hesitate to get in contact with me. I'm available on websites and my email info@KayBayly.com. So let me know what your questions are, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. Bye for now, and happy tapping.